Great big bluebirds. We're almost to the river, and we're gonna do some metal detecting and finding some awesome treasure. I hope. Water is absolutely gorgeously clear. It's a fisherman's path here. We can follow down into the water, I hope. More or less. What do you think? Ooh, it's a little bit of a drop. Man, that's nice and clear, isn't it? Woo-wee. Take me down over here somewhere. Hopefully there won't be too many fishing sinkers here. We have about 3 hours, and we're going to give her a go. Try to find some Civil War relics, gold coins, muskets, cannonballs. Crazy wildlife. That was a great blue heron, by the way. A great big bluebirds. Almost tripped and fell over. I need to be more careful. All right, let me get my gear on and we'll get to it. Okay, I've been detecting for about 10 minutes. Haven't found anything yet, but I did find something I want to show you real quick, because you might see this when you're on the river, and I want you to know what they are and why you should avoid them. If you look right here, you can see there's an area that looks like somebody's been digging. It's all like cleaned out, and there's a little dish shape. And there's another one right there. Well, there's another one right there and an older one right there. They look almost like somebody's been metal detecting or digging holes. There's one right there. But what that is that's a fish nest. That's where little fish like sunfish and bream, that's where they lay their eggs, and they raise their little families right in that little bowl. So anytime you see that, try not to like get right inside of them digging. You know, kind of avoid them a little bit, because there could be eggs in there, and we don't want to disturb them if we don't have to. So I'm going to move downstream just a little bit, and we'll try down here away from that area. I see some cinder block. This cinder block area, see how much is buried, so that's telling me the heavy stuff like bullets and things like that are going to be down a ways, so we might try to go down just a little bit further. Okay, so I got my first target that I dug up, and I haven't actually seen what I was looking for, but I did find something else in the same hole. There's kind of a little squeaker right there, and I couldn't find it. I think I moved it over to the side, but as I was digging around, this came out of the hole as well. And what this is half of a horseshoe. And so that tells me where it could possibly be really close to a ford. In fact, there should be a ford right in this area. Now, people could have used these things for fishing weights or net weights or things like that, because you know you do find a lot of them. But it's been in my experience that when I'm in an actual fording area, I find a lot of broken horseshoes, broken just like that. All right, so there's some type of little squeaky signal right there, and I dug it out of the hole and moved it. And when I was looking for it, that's when I came up with a horseshoe. Hopefully that's see. Let's go under and look. What do you say? All right, it's probably in my hand. I can feel a couple of things that are... Oh, that was a button! It's just a little clamshell. That's not what we heard, though. It's probably... Yeah, it's right here. It's very small. And I don't know if this is... Oh, yeah, that's probably it. No, I dropped it. All right, I'm not sure if that's actually what I heard that was squeaking. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Shit. So what we have there is a 22 caliber bullet that's been fired. You know, fairly modern, I would think. That's what I heard squeaking, and that's a horseshoe that was actually off to the side that I dug another hole for. All right, I'll check the hole just to make sure there's nothing else there. But at least we're hearing the lead. I just hope there's some good lead here. We'll find out soon enough, I'm afraid, or happy to find out. Oh well. Looks like we're not the first ones to be digging here. That's probably not from someone metal detecting, but someone certainly pitched it in the river. There you go. No one will ever find it there. At least I won't today, again. There's a little stringer of split shot. Oh, I think. Maybe not. I thought that was split shot, but it almost looks like it might be It's got to be some type of fishing weight. Not 100% though. I thought it might also be something that was poured in a mold, like some little, maybe little pistol bullets, but I suspect it's going to be a weight of some sort. I'm not seeing any quite like that though. Jury's out on that one. A pretty happy little squeaker right here. Let's go ahead and dig that together. Should be right on the bedrock. But this is like a little homemade sinker. This is I'm thinking it might be an old Civil War bullet. I have found a lot of them in this area. You notice there's a dimple in the bottom. That could be the base of the bullet. No way to say for sure because there's no sign of any rings on it or whatnot, but I wouldn't be surprised if we do find one that's clearly an old mini ball. Let's check that hole, make sure that was the only signal. Yep, that was it. Well, I think I might have a good target right there. I'm hoping it's a silver coin or at least a button. I wish I'd gotten you out in the beginning on that, but yeah, it's a silver coin. What we have here is a Roosevelt dime, so it's not, you know, terribly old. I mean, it's probably as old as I am, but it is silver for sure. Pretty worn. Not going to be a, you know, like a great collector's piece, but either am I. Well, this is kind of cool. Check this out. This is a big piece of like cast iron cooking pot with a nice giant one, suitable for a family or maybe a big Civil War camper right up there. Boy, can dream. Anyway, yeah, anyway, that's a big piece of like a cooking vessel. Could be from the 1800s, 1700s. So that's a good sign right there. We're going to keep digging iron because it could be, like I said, Civil War stuff in here, like bayonets and muskets and handguns and stuff. So we're definitely going to dig the bigger iron like this as well. I just got the signal under the rock there, and that's an old style can. Not sure how old, but definitely before my time. And as I was digging it, I just happened to look up on the bank. Do you see that? You know we have to go get that, don't you? That is a bottle that has been washed out of here in a flood. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it's old. Oh yeah, look at that baby. Okay, let's clean it up just a little bit. Hopefully don't break it on this rock here. That's kind of cool. It's a People's Drug Store. People's Drug Store bottle, which have been around for a while, but I think you're still around actually. At least they were when I was a kid. We'll keep it. I mean, it's not terribly old, but it's old enough. Just dug a shotgun shell, which is a good button signal. And I see something over here too. I wonder what that is. Looks square. Well, I guess that's a crawdad zombie apocalypse house. So I'm up to where there's a kind of a lot of junk, and I saw this bottle down there. I thought it was like a modern beer bottle. I didn't realize it was cool Moxie. It's like a aqua color. That's really cool right there. I think Moxie is a soda. Do that, get the mud out of it. Now a little drink of water, and then we'll do that again. Yeah, it's just like that's good for like a quick field cleaning. Lightens the bottle up some to carry. Yeah, Moxie. I've never found one of those. At least not a big bottle like that. Well, I dug another coin, but I do believe it's just a modern Jefferson nickel. I mean, I have no idea what the date is on it, but can't really read it. So I just dug a big piece of iron, and I wanted to show you something. Looky, it's a leech. It's a yummy, yummy leech. I hope I don't have too many of them on my leg right now. Oh, I think we'll just let him stay right there. So I'm not finding a whole lot, but I had to switch cameras, by the way, because my other one, the battery went dead on it after about 20 minutes, it seemed. Anyway, I'm not finding a lot, but I'm seeing some bottles. I forgot to tell you to hold your breath. Didn't I? Actually dropped the camera. Yeah, that's just a mason jar. A lot of them like this age. This could be 1940s, easy enough. 30s, 20s, 50s, 60s. Well, if things don't pick up pretty soon, I'm not going to be really happy about this expedition today. This little shoe. I guess I heard that little buckle right there. I wonder if it's silver. I don't think so. Man, there's a lot of junk in. Be a lot of cans. Haven't really found anything, you know, really old since we first started. When I found, you know, maybe a bullet sinker and that dying, but we still got a ways to go along here, so we'll keep looking. There's a lot of junk in this section right here for some reason. People have been dumping here, I guess. We'll get a good signal yet. Ooh, broken bottle. Watch out for that bad boy. Ooh, there's a good signal right there. All right, let's dig that one together. Let's look at this bottle. Boy, hope it's not a lid to one of these. Yeah, that's what we were hearing. For sure. Yeah, I was hearing that lid. I think I just got a fork. I picked it up and dropped it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Yeah, no idea how old that is. It could be old. I mean, could be older than me. Let's put it that way. We'll just leave it at that. So I got a signal down there. I dug it up, and it's I'm not sure what it is. It's coppery. Can't tell if it's a penny or a button. Let's go look at it together. It's a button. It's a nice old flat button. So I'd say we're definitely on the board now. This might not be Civil War, but it's definitely Civil War era, or maybe before. Sweet. We'll have to check the hole. Well, let's just check it while we're here. No, that's it. Looks almost like I broke the shank off the back, but I can't imagine how I did that. But I might have. Huh. Cool. So you hear me talk about the lead solder from the old cans. And here's a piece of it right here. Now this could be Civil War era, no doubt. Most certainly 1800s, you know, last half of the 1800s. That's actually the lead solder where they put old cans together. That's how they used to do it back in the day. Gives a good signal on the metal detector. I suspect if we find bottles up here, we're a little about 400 or 500 yards upstream from where we started. Maybe they'll be a little bit older. Maybe you can get into Civil War era, and that would be cool. Looking along the bank here, it looks like it's been a little bit of erosion not too long ago, so we might get lucky and find some more bottles. Oh, that's nasty. That is really freaking nasty. Nice little squeaker right there, and looky, I do believe that's a nice old buckle right there. It's definitely a brass buckle. You can see it's got an iron tongue on it. I have a feeling we're going to start finding some bullets here soon. At least I hope so. Or, well, maybe in a big old belt buckle with Louisiana Pelican on it. That'd be sweet. So this is probably a long shot, but I got a super signal right here. And it's down deep in this like thick, hard, heavy mud. That's where I found the little buckle right there. And I found what I thought was a musket ball there, but it turned out to be a split shot. But I got a really nice signal right in here. It's reading like in the 80s. And it's just a solid signal. And I'm already down about 8-10 inches in that mud. And I just got a feeling it could be something good. Not gonna do any good to put you underwater here. I mean, it really does almost sound like a belt buckle. It really does. I don't feel anything yet, and it's still, there's all this like heavy mud and rocks like this. So I'm gonna put you away for a minute. Well, I found something down there that I suspect is a target that's giving us a good squeak. It's not like a coin or a belt buckle or anything. It's kind of like a cylinder, something on the camera there. It feels kind of like a heavy cylinder, so it could be a giant chunk of lead or a battery. But it's still in there. You ready? We'll put it up together. All right, here it is. Here it is. Oh, dude. That is I'd say, I don't know what it is. It looks almost like a bowl of some sort for like a tractor or a steam engine or something. But it's brass. It's got mud in it. This kind of reminds me of like a little float bowl of some sort. Man, that was a beautiful signal. All right. If you know what that is, let me know. I just don't know. I just don't know what that is. Pretty cool though. That's something kind of neat. It looks almost like a little, I thought it was going to be a dog tag. Ah, there it goes. It's gone. There it is. Like off a dog collar or something, but maybe not. Pretty crude. I don't think it has any writing on it. I thought it might, but yeah, not sure what that is. Oh well. Well, I'll tell you, I'm finding a lot of bullets, but nothing, not what I'm looking for. Although that's kind of a cool one right there. Not sure what it is. Unusual for sure. If I could read the head stamp, I could tell you, but half of you guys probably already know. Is it human? I had a little hole going there, and I got a pocket full of some heavier stuff. Got like a sinker there, a splatter of lead, fired 22 bullet, and a little homemade sinker right here. And it all came out of that one hole. There you go. When I was I pulled this up, kind of gave me a little bit of a start. That's probably, yeah, it's a deer, I guess. A doe, a female deer. It looks like a bell. Like, I find a lot of these types of things in the rivers, and usually they're a little bit not quite as domed as that, and I always assume that they're from like telephone bells. I'm wondering if this could be like from like an alarm clock or something. That's got windings in it, but I bet that's some type of ringer. I don't know what that would go to though. Do you? It's definitely got electrical windings though. I did find this too. I wanted to show you before I throw it in a bag. I think that's a, I'm not really sure. Big old piece of brass. Not really sure what that is, but it's definitely been smashed up pretty good. Great signal. Definitely, I don't think it's going to be like Civil War era though. I think it's going to be like early 1900s or later. Well, I think we just found potentially our first fired Civil War bullet. I think that's going to be a pistol ball from the American Civil War. I'm not 100% that's from the Civil War, but I have a suspicion it is. All right, excellent. Well, that is definitely 100% American Civil War. That's a fired mini ball. See where it hit right there? Hit a rock or something? We're human. Awesome. We're definitely on the board. We didn't get skunked for Civil War stuff. The last bullet's probably Civil War, but I can't say with certainty. This one is. This looks like a little fired pistol bullet. I found a lot of split shot today, but I don't believe this is one. This is either a fired pistol bullet or maybe like a piece of buckshot from a buck and ball. Awesome. Yeah, nice little penny. I think it's pretty modern though. Sounded good. Well, I just dug another mini ball. It looks like a fired one, but we'll take her. All right. This is kind of a weird little disc. I thought it was like a large cent at first that had been repurposed into something. It's got almost like a blade on it right there. 2 holes, so that was fastened to something. I wonder if it was either on purpose scraped like that, or if that was sharpened like that to make a little scraper. Not sure. Never seen anything like that. I think we might have another fired Civil War bullet. Yes, indeedy. That's 100%. Awesome. We're on it now. I think kind of hit sideways, didn't it? Look, I was mushed. Just like that. Isn't that disgusting stuff? It's like slimy, and it really reeks. Oh, feels like lungs. Not that I'd have any reason to know what lungs feel like.